Hi, Steve. Just to follow up to last week's lesson, I'm just going to run through the blues in E form that we did and show you the voicings I was doing. So here's the E7. And we can add the D note on the B string right there on the 3rd fret if we want. Here's the A7. We can add the G note on the 3rd fret on the E string. And then the B7. And the form is 12-bar blues. So that means 4 bars of E, 2 bars of A, back to 2 bars of E. Then 1 bar of B, 1 bar of A, 1 bar of E. And the last bar of B takes us back to the top in E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4, and 3. And 4, 2, 3, 4, A. Back to E. B. A, 2, 3, 4, E. 3, 4, B. 4, back, and then we're in. So that gives us our 12 bars. Now, the other thing we discussed was the rock and roll form of playing, which creates the little rocking rhythm. And we'll do the same thing on the E and the A chord. Then we'll just play the B7 chord or B9 chord for the 5 chord. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 2, 3, 4 to A, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, back to E, 3, 4, and E, 2, 3, 4, B. 3, 4, back to A, E, back to the B. So there we're using the rock and roll rhythm to count for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now, the other thing we touched on a little bit was on the B note, on the B chord, you can do the rock and roll thing, but you have to create the B power chord, and then you have to use your little finger to rock the D string. I'm just hitting the 5th and the 4th string together. That's all you're hearing. Down a whole step. Takes us to A. So I don't have to do that with the open string because the nut is doing it for me. And then on the E chord. So again, that's B to A. We did one little variation on the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just slide up a half step on the 3rd note. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Same on A. Now you can do all kinds of little variations, like you don't have to do it every time. You can go 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can do it here too. Which is a stretch and takes a little getting used to, but I'm just doing the B power chord. On the D string, I'm leading it by a whole step and then reaching 2 frets. So you can give that a try too, as a little variation. There's all kinds of little variations rhythmically you can do with that figure. And I'm just doing steady. Letting my fingers, my left hand, do the rhythm, and I'm just chunking eighth notes here. So it's 1, 2, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Or single or quarter notes. That's pretty much the right hand technique for that. And then as a little bonus, you always typically will play the minor pentatonic in the 1 chord for soloing over this. So that would be, we're in E7 going to A7 to B7, so that's, the 1 chord is E, that means we would play E minor pentatonic. That's G, E, D, B, A, G, D, B, A, G. And any of those notes will fit on any of those chords at any time. So you can do little fills. Not sure if we've gone over the minor pentatonic. We'll touch on that next lesson because we're going to add some variations next lesson. Anyway, hope you enjoy and see you soon.